Friday sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. On the visitors' sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His guys come in losing 2 straight, hoping to turn things around in this one. His counterpart on the Titans' sideline is Brian Callahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Nashville. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 26-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
The Titans' 17-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
3 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Cooper, the tight end, is in motion.
10-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Elijah Mitchell. And he's in. What a try. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good. Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Sure game.
Third down and 9.
Incomplete. It's now third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Kirk is the motion man. Hurts looking to throw on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up second down. On the ground, here is Manunga. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Manunga gonna get it again. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Gain of 12 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jones. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Second down throw for Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Braden Fisk getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
3rd, they need 8.
That's a gain of 5.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars. His guys set to take over once more. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And they'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. 3rd and long.
And incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. With the middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain there of 21. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Tried the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
On first down, Murray. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Murray now on second down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Shy Tuttle in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Now Murray on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
3rd and 7.
Hurts. Quickly, they get it out to Allen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Oh, and good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Murray now off the bootleg. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Lathan Ransom there defensively.
On 2nd down, Murray. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd
That's
down.
a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
They go play action now. Murray. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Morgan Fox. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Murray. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's a short one to Hooper.
Hurts pass. Complete to number 81, Austin Hooper. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down. At the 19.
On the draw, here's Jones. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cleve Stover. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Offside. Defense.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans are on the board. It's 10-7.
Titans 7. Jason
After the
Sanders
touchdown,
sets the
Myers is
kickoff.
back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
The Jags offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Loss on the play.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars, first down.
Putting one of their tight ends
It's
in
a gain
motion
of
left.
17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Hurts again, finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 more yards.
On the give, it is Monunga. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They get the 7th overall pick there, Armand Membu. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again, Hurts. That's to the tight end, Stover. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
TJ Watt on the coverage.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Titans offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving left, he's going to tuck it and go. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Sky Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, and they give it to Powell. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
For a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This tackle at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
23-yard line.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
7-yard loss.
Walter Nolan gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Now Pollard. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on fourth down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
We'll go back to Jones on first down. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That penalty is declined.
They'll run with Mananga. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. This is Jones. And he'll get forward for about a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Titans, 38.
To throw is Hurts. He's on his man. It's Kirk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 21 yards. And
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They go play action for Murray. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35.
13 yards on the play.
They go play action with Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got a man. That's Josh down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
28 yards. That's good.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through three. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Murray, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll get across the 20, walk them down to 23-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
33-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Now Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 26-yard line.
Run now for Menudo. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Gain of 2. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, Hurts under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Braden Fisk in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run,
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
On 2nd down, Murray. That caught Tony Pollard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hooks. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Renato Green.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game. A little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jaguars offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So instead of third and short, it's now third and 6. Throwing is Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter. And this might keep the drive alive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Hurts will try it again. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Again, Hurts. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's caught. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bernardo Green.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's Murray to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Thomas Jr. Incomplete.
Play action. It's Murray. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Thomas Morstead.
The Titans sending out their punter. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Hurts now. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. The stoppage comes from just over a minute to play in this one.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.